What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Showdown. I'm your host, Rob, and sitting to the right of me is...
Scott. What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be discussing Naruto. Yes, everyone has been asking us to cover Minato Namikaze versus Itachi Uchiha. So make sure you guys stick around. Let's just get right into it, Scotty. We want to actually cover both Minato and Itachi, but first we want to make cases for both of them before we pick our, make our choices. So let's start with Minato. Get into it.
Minato, the fourth Hokage, Lord Fourth, the Yellow Flash, known infamously around the ninja world for his speed. During the Third Ninja War, commands were given to flee on sight. If you saw anything yellow, somebody took a piss, run. That might be him. Okay, we know his speed is world renowned.
Yes, sir.
We also know that his chakra reserves are enormous.
Of course.
During the arc where we saw him put Kurama inside Naruto for the first time, he was able to, in normal mode, not Tail Beast mode, not
nothing,
Sage mode, nothing. He was able to teleport a Tail Beast bomb and Kurama himself using just his regular chakra. And then after that, proceed on to the seals that he did. Okay, so we know his chakra is top tier.
Of course. Like his son.
So what you got? We got chakra, we got speed.
We have the teleportation, we have the flying Raijin technique that he learned from Tobirama and expanded onto that. We talk about him being the fastest ninja. We know, honestly, he is the fastest shinobi of all time. There's no questions about that. You can maybe make a case for Might Guy, but other than that, that's it, right? So we're looking at that. Now we want to couple that with the ability for him to teleport by placing markers wherever he wants. I mean, Minato is also one of the most intelligent shinobi of all time. He set the record for the highest scores in the academy growing up. So we know how intelligent he is. He's a strategic, boss. There's nothing you could really do to really stop him when he has a playing field that he has marked out and mapped out strictly for you. And I think that Minato is just he's prime time. He's prime time. You know what I'm saying? Look at how powerful Naruto is. We know where he got a lot of his skills from because clearly Minato deserves to be the fourth Hokage.
That's a fact.
He also developed the Rasengan. That is Naruto's most used attack ever, and that was created by his father. So we know he's a complete beast. We got to put Minato in there. So with that case, I think it's time we talk about Itachi Uchiha now, right? Itachi is probably one of the most talented shinobi coming out of the Hidden Leaf Village. I mean, he was in the Anbu since he was 11 years old, demonstrating skills that are relative to even Kakashi at some points. He used to shadow Shisui, who we know is super elite, which is why Danzo had to get a whole team to go, take him out. So Itachi is a complete beast. We know he has the Mangekyo Sharingan. We know that he's also honestly, he is my choice for being the shinobi that has the best genjutsu out there.
I would agree with that.
I don't think anyone's genjutsu is on the level of Itachi's. And when we look at it from that perspective, Itachi is the right opponent to bring against Minato in this situation. Is there anything you want to add to Itachi?
Let me see. You also have to bring into the count, even though he does have the Sharingan, he has the Mangekyo Sharingan. All right, so he has all the abilities that come with that. He got Materasu, he's got the Black Flames, and he's also got the Yata Mirror, which can deflect any attack, any chakra nature. And he's also got the Sword of Tosuka, which can seal anybody inside the gore that it comes with. So those two alone, you got his original Susanoo with those two weapons. He's one of the only Uchihas in the show to have a Susanoo with weapons attached. Yes, Madara has, swords on his, but they're swords. They're not like physical weapons he added on to it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's something you gotta give him credit for.
Yeah, Itachi Susanoo is probably the best in the series, without a doubt. At least that we know of. So just knowing that fact, we covered Minato, we covered Itachi. Now it's time to get into the meat and potatoes. Scotty, who is stronger? Who is winning in a fight? Minato or Itachi?
Honestly, I think it depends on the situation. We're talking about prime Minato, prime Itachi.
Yeah. So basically, we're going to be talking about them.
Because this is very important.
Having
we gotta clarify
all of their abilities. So whether it is reanimated or they're alive, it's a hypothetical battle. They're going to have all their powers, everything, all their abilities. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Minato. I'm taking Minato
Really?
for one reason. It's actually a bunch of reasons, but the most important reason that I'm going to be taking Minato over Itachi, his sickness. His sickness was by far the biggest reason he even lost to Sasuke. Right? His sickness decreases the amount of times he can use his Sharingan. So he's got a couple hits, with each attack. He can't just use it unlimitedly, So if Minato is able to use his speed and his, all of his teleportation techniques, space-time jutsus, and to avoid X amount of attacks from Itachi, then Itachi can't use any more of his Sharingan abilities.
Okay.
So for that reason, I'm going to choose Minato. What do you think?
Okay. First of all, before I tell you who I pick, I just want to make sure. So what you're saying is, if Itachi were healthy, you would go with Itachi?
I would.
Really?
I would go with Itachi. Yeah.
If he were healthy?
Yes.
Why?
Tell me why. Edo Tensei.
Tell me why.
Itachi?
Yes. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Okay. So first, we got to get into Minato because he's got some crazy abilities. He's also got Tail Beast mode. We didn't know he even had that. We knew he had Tail Beast chakra, but once he came back, reanimated, he had Tail Beast mode too. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Amplifies all of his abilities.
Why are you?
However,
hold on. I'm taking Minato over a healthy Itachi, right?
Yes.
So if I'm taking Minato over a healthy Itachi, you're helping my case. You're stating why he has Tail Beast chakra mode. We're talking about him having the teleportation.
This is a
markers
debate tactic. I'm just taking his bullets out of his gun before he can even get to him.
Oh my gosh!
Those are the pros he's got. All right. Now let's get into the cons. Even though Minato has those advantages, Itachi also has advantages. In his Edo Tensei mode, he can use his Sharingan abilities potentially infinite amount of times. His eyes are not going to bleed no matter how many times he uses Amaterasu. He also has Izanami, which he can only use twice because his eyes still go out in Edo Tensei. However, his other abilities, he doesn't have a limit to him.
Hold on. You are being very disrespectful to Minato.
Let's get to it.
You are being very, very disrespectful. First off, Amaterasu? Would he even be able to land Amaterasu? He couldn't even really land it against Kabuto. Minato is 10 trillion times faster than Kabuto. We know this, and he has the ability to teleport. We even saw Minato in action against Obito at one point, who has the Kamui, and he literally, it's almost virtually impossible to land a hit on him, and Minato was still able to teleport out of
that was tough.
What are we talking about here?
I'm gonna tell you
what
exactly
are we talking about
what
here?
The hell I'm talking about. Okay?
First of all,
because
for me,
I'm gonna go into
okay,
right? What do you go? What?
For me,
yes.
I don't even consider Izanagi or Izanami an option for Itachi, because I think if Itachi even wants to have a fighter's chance against Minato, he's going to need his Susanoo. If you use Izanagi or Izanami, one of your eyes is blinded, and the opportunity for you to go into your Susanoo is automatically shot. Right?
That's true.
And you just talked about the Yatsumir. You just talked about the Sword of Totsuka, right? That's something that he would definitely need against Minato, especially in Tail Beast chakra mode. Come on now.
So now I'm gonna tell you what he's forgetting. All right, this is one of the main biggest weaknesses of Minato that I was able to find. Y'all got to comment. Let me know if there are others. But this is something that Killer Bee noticed when they first fought.
Okay.
During the third Ninja War.
Yeah.
With his seals, with his markers that he can teleport to, all you have to do is take note of every location of all of his seals, even the ones he's placed on you, and you can calculate the probability of where he's going to end up once he teleports. So yeah, if he throws down 300 kunai, it's going to be shot. All right, but if he throws down 10, 30, and there's only 3 of them anywhere near you, you can guess that he's going to be in that vicinity, and that vastly increases the chance of Amaterasu hitting him.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Scotty, what did I not just tell you that Minato was the most intelligent shinobi to graduate out of the academy?
Yes.
His scores were even higher than Itachi's.
That's
So
true.
if we're talking in a matchup between this, you could best believe that Minato would have a step above Itachi in a battle of wits alone, right? Itachi would have to rely on his genjutsu, and like I said earlier, I don't think that he would even risk using an Izanagi or maybe even the Izanami, because that basically just throws away any possibility of him using the Susanoo. And if he does not use the Susanoo against Minato, the fight is done. I'm giving Minato a 7 out of 3, a 7 out of 10 times of him beating Itachi. All right, I think you know, if they get 10 rounds, Minato's winning at least 7 of them. And that's just based off the speed of Itachi, and also, I mean, the speed of Minato, and also that Itachi does not have, you know, the stamina to really hang with Minato. Even though I think Itachi's taijutsu is something, it's elite, right? I think his taijutsu is elite. I don't think it rivals Sasuke. I don't think it rivals Minato. I don't, you know, maybe it's better than Naruto's, but I just think Minato is just too fast for Itachi. He's too fast for him. So he would have to use Susanoo just to defend himself. And if you put yourself in that position, Tail Beast, Chakra Mode, anything you're throwing at him, he's probably, any type of projectile ninjutsu that you're throwing at Minato would just be able to teleport that and send it to wherever. So at that point, how do you really even touch Minato if you're Itachi? I'm not sure, but Izanagi and Izanami, if you're going to try to blind yourself and make it even harder to see him, it's over. It's over. I'm throwing that possibility away for Itachi. I think Itachi's smarter than that, and I don't think he would ever rely on that if he's in a fight with Minato.
Honestly, I don't even think he would have to rely on that to even get the job done.
What?
Those would be last resorts. Obviously, he would be able to go into the Susanoo and try everything he could.
Oh my god.
Before he would even, he obviously wouldn't use that first off, because like you said, he wouldn't be able to use the Susanoo. Those are going to be last resorts, right? If he has to use them, he's going to use them. It's definitely not 7 to 10, like you said. I agree with you. If it was out of 10, Minato would be able to get some rounds off, but it wouldn't be no 7 to 10. I'm going 6-4 Itachi, but you know, yes.
Oh my god.
I'm doing 6-4.
But I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. First of all, your only choice in the beginning was the sickness. You didn't even get into the fact that Minato has not even that standard Tail Beast Chakra move, but that Kurama full body, big body, wide body, 9 tails, you know, outcasing that he has, you know, in that mode. We didn't even get into that, which can even make, you know,
I mean, you can make the case that his sword can seal that way because he does not have the speed
on a major level
that Minato has.
Huh?
When Minato is in that form, he does not have the usual speed that Minato has because it's so huge. You can make a case that Itachi would be able to seal that form away using his sword in Susanoo form. You can make that case.
So, yeah,
yes, you can. Yes, you can make that case. It's going to be close.
So.
We can agree that it will be close.
I don't think so. I think Minato is just too fast. I think Itachi, like I said, Itachi is very good. He's very great with genjutsu. You know, but a lot of his abilities are basically limited. Because we have to look at his battle against Kabuto. First of all, he had Sasuke to help him out. And Kabuto basically pushed them to the edge. He pushed them to the edge. When we look at it from that perspective, Itachi and Sasuke teaming up against Kabuto, I don't think is anywhere near the lengths of Minato teaming up with Kakashi and Gaara to counter Madara, or even him trying to counter Obito with his son Naruto. I think those are two different scaled opponents that we're talking about, especially in 10 Tails Jinchuriki form that they had to fight. So when we look at their opponents, you're struggling with Kabuto? Look at who Minato had. Minato had to fight Madara and Obito, right?
I mean, yeah, he got washed, but you know.
He got washed? Look at the levels of opponents that we're talking about. What do you mean? When we're talking about the levels of opponents, this is not even anywhere near being close whatsoever. So, like I said, if you want to rely on Izanami, I guess, you know what, that's fine. But in my personal opinion, I think he would need the Susanoo to have a puncher's chance of beating Minato. If he does not use the Susanoo and he just wants to try to blind himself and see if that will work out for him, I think it's a wrap. I think Minato's too fast for Itachi.
I mean, if you want to play devil's advocate, if you use Edo Tensei Itachi, this is going to be the last point. If you use Edo Tensei Itachi, right, get him in Susanoo mode, right, potentially he could do that as long as the fight needs to be in that mode, right? And if he uses the Yata Mirror to deflect all attacks and saves the sword for any time Minato comes close, you know for a fact that Minato does not have many long-range attacks besides the Tail Beast Bomb, which Itachi Susanoo will be able to deflect. So,
are we talking about long range? He can teleport, Scotty.
Yes, so if he's teleporting to a range that close, he would be able to be sealed by Itachi Susanoo.
You're saying Itachi would catch Minato? Is that what we're talking about here?
Eventually, yes.
Itachi would catch Minato.
Eventually.
All right, guys. Let us know down in the... I'm out of here. I'm out.